Welcome. I just wanted to share a little bit about our IVF journey, why I'm vlogging, and our past, what got us here to where we are today. So anyway, just a little background on me. I have always wanted a family. I have loved kids, babysat, daycare, everything for as long as I can remember. And I just could not wait to get married and have kids. God, on the other hand, had some different plans for me and has been trying to teach me patience for the last 42 years. So anyway, I finally met my partner, Tad, about 5 years ago, and we just got married last year in August. So prior to that, we did start trying to conceive. So we had been trying for about a year or so with no success after removing my IUD, and basically decided to start going to see a doctor just to get an idea of what was going on. So we didn't want to waste too much time just because our age was a factor and didn't want it to hinder our fertility progress. So wound up going to a fertility clinic that my OBGYN recommended in a neighboring town about 45 minutes away. And the first visit was great. I mean, the doctor was just so nice and reassuring. He spent a couple hours with us just kind of laying it all out there, getting our background and history, and kind of, making some guesses, some educated guesses on what was going on. So we did find out through some tests that we have a male factor in fertility, most likely. Most of the tests that I have been administered have come back okay, like my AMH looks good and different stuff like that. So I'm hoping with the male factor in fertility that the IVF will be a really good choice for us and it will be successful. With that being said, we did opt to try for one round of the IUI just to see if we would get lucky and maybe pay, a fraction of the price. So anyway, we wound up trying a round of IUI. I did try some Clomid for a few days as part of that cycle. So it was a medicated IUI. And then we did the injection, which was painless. I was super worried about it. I've been struggling with a lot of anxiety the last year and a half with COVID. So I was a little worried and not sure what to expect, but the procedure itself was super easy and painless. So if you are doing the IUI, don't worry about it. I mean, easy enough to say, but I didn't think it was too bad. That being said, it did not work for us. And so we decided to not waste any more time and just go ahead and start the IVF process. So my IVF process, or our IVF process, is actually starting. It's supposed to have the egg retrieval in November, and I wound up getting a calendar from my nurse the other day. She emailed it. Let me see this here. Here's the calendar of all the dates and all the medications. Since I was so late in my cycle, I could not get started on birth control pills like they were kind of hoping in order to get it planned out where I did the egg retrieval in November. My doctor's office only does the egg retrievals every other month. So therefore we had to time it out right. Anyway, they've decided to start me on Lupron. So I'm going to do a daily injection of 10 units of Lupron for the next few weeks. And then after that, I'll have my period, and then we will do some ultrasound blood work and then start stems. It sounds like that's not going to start until the end of the month on the 28th. So for now, it's going to be Lupron shots once per night, 10 units, and we'll see how that goes. I will hopefully talk my husband into recording the shot tonight. So we'll see. Stand by.